guys, this is Barbara from barbarajournals.com and inspiredpaperanddesigns.com. Today I'm going to show you how to use the templates that I have available that I created on Canva to create your own journal that you can upload onto Amazon KDP. Now, for those of you that may not be familiar with Amazon KDP, KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. And basically what that means is this is a platform that Amazon has that allows you to create and sell your journals, notebooks, and planners. So this is what you would purchase when you purchase the templates. This is what you'll get. And it's just basic line designs that I changed up a bit that you can use, and you can alternate this to make it another image. You can also change it out to make it, affirmations, Bible verses, journal prompts, whatever you want to use this for to design your journal. That's what I have here. So all of these elements are editable, and you can change them out, change out the color of the font, all of that stuff. So that's what you would get. So what I did was I used the one with the flowers, and I made a 100-page document or 100-page book. And all I did was I did these pages first. So I just alternated a flower, and then I used the duplicate button. So once I did these first pages, so what I did was after I created these four, I would highlight them, and then I would hit the duplicate button. Now, the only reason why I can't do it now is because Canva has a limit of 100 pages, and I'm already at 100. This is my copyright page, so I Googled to see what needed to be here in order to protect my book, and then I created this using Canva. So I'm going to download this as a PDF, which I already did earlier. And now I'm going to go and design my cover with elements from Canva. So this is what Amazon gives you as a template for your cover design. So as you can see, I already formatted mine. So I'm going to duplicate, well, actually, I'm going to add a new page. So I'm going to go ahead and create a simple design on Canva using Canva elements, and it's also some elements that I purchased from various places. Now, I get a lot of my elements I get from Etsy, I get from Creative Market, and I also get from Creative Fabrica. So let's see. I'm just going to do something really, really simple. I found that on Amazon, flowers sell, flowers and stripes. So I think I'm going to do a stripe design with flowers. I think I'm going to try that. So I'm going to see if I can access my flowers quickly. Now on Canva, you can put things in folders to make it easier to locate. I haven't quite done that yet, and I probably need to now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to add that flower, and I think I want to add that square. All right. So from there, I am going to go to text, and I'm going to use this font. Again, when you're using Canva, you want to be mindful that you pay attention to their terms of use, because some elements you may not be able to use depending on the purpose. Also, because I am a certified Canva creative, some features and designs I may have access to that you may not. That just means that it's on the way. But because I am certified with Canva, they give us the option, or not the option, but they allow us to have first access to it so that we can test it out for them before they release it to the public. So I'm going to drag this out a bit. And what I normally like to do, and this is just me, let me see if it'll allow me to move it down. No, it's not going to allow me to move it down. Okay. I'm going to go back to my folder. Sometimes, like with that, I found that it'll get stuck. or frozen in place, so to speak. So a lot of times what I do is I'll just go back. If I don't have time to like really play with it to figure it out, I'll just delete it and then I'll just go back to where I was and just do it again. So what I like to do, and this is just me, when I have templates like this, I kind of just use them, like I'll put it like this, and then I'll make it transparent so that way I can see what's going on. And then also I would position it to the back so that way my stuff is on top. But see how I can still see the lines, so I know that I'm staying within the document parameters. So I'm going to push this right here like this. And I may use a different element depending, because I don't like how short, that's kind of small. I don't think I want it that small. Let's see. I may choose a different one. I have to say, oops, copy the wrong one. Let me undo. Or better yet, let me see if I can quickly find another design. You know what? I'm going to use this one. Let's use this one. It's nice and simple and to the point. And this one, I'm pretty sure I purchased from Creative Fabrica, I think, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So basic line book, and then I'm going to go to elements, and I'm going to select, let's do this one. I'm going to make it white. All right. And I'll bring it about here maybe. And I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to do a really simple verse. Okay. So I have this here, and I'm going to just kind of format it a little bit. So I think I want, let's see, I think I want nothing to be by itself. Drag it out a bit. Now this is all before I look to see how it formats. And see how Canva gave me my grid lines? The grid lines pop up to make sure that your elements are evenly spaced. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this transparent. I can't find. And then I'm going to go and bring back my template, because I think it got deleted in the process of me creating this new page. So I have my template, and this template is available on Amazon. I'm going to make it transparent because I want to see how it lines up. So, okay, it's not bad. So as you can see, I have my notebook right here. So this is how it'll print out. The spine is right here. And when you do on Amazon, this has to be downloaded as a PDF as well. So I'm going to go ahead, delete that, and I'm going to have this like this. So I'm going to download as a PDF. And now once that download, we will be ready to go to Amazon and create our book. So I already have an account on Amazon. So this is the first page. It's English. I'm just going to title the book, The Lord is My Shepherd Journal. Lord is My Shepherd Journal. I may call it Writing Journal. All right. I'm not going to use a subtitle. Now, I'm not going to dive really, really deep into Amazon with the keywords and all of that stuff because there's plenty of videos out there that has that information. If I remember, I'll try to link a few below. I'm just showing you how to just basically upload it. There's no series. There's no edition number. I'm the author. There's no contributing author. And then this is just the description. Description matters because they do take, if I'm not mistaken, some of the words into consideration. I know from previous trainings, keywords play a big deal in being found on Amazon, and also the words in your title play a big deal. Description, I've heard, is not that big of a deal when it comes to being found online, but you still want to, make sure that you include some of your keywords. So I'm going to say this writing journal is perfect for organizing your thoughts. Writing your daily tasks. And recording your feelings. Again, just something nice and simple. And I do own the copyright and hold the necessary publishing. So then down here, like I said, it has the keywords. And this says your keywords are optional. So I'm just going to leave it optional for right now because I want to get through the video. Categories, you do have to choose a category. So I'm going to do nonfiction. I'm going to see if I can try to do this as quickly as possible. Let's go self-help. And again, you can play around with this as you see fit. I'm just going to, like I said, just kind of do something really quick. Personal growth. Let's do happiness. And then let's do, it was something else that I saw. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Let me see what self-management says. Okay. We could say stress management. All right. And again, you have to go on Amazon and see and play around with the categories as well. And then this book does not contain any adult content. So I'm going to save and repeat. Save and continue. I'm sorry. And it says it's successful. So we're going to move right along. All right. So they will assign me a free KDP ISBN number. And like it says, can only be used on KDP for distribution to Amazon and its distributing partners. So you make sure you pay attention to that. You can purchase your own if you choose to. Publication date, enter the date on which the book was first published. I'm going to leave it blank because I'm publishing it for the first time. You have the different color options. I'm going to make it black and white with white paper. 6x9 is what it is. You can do bleed or no bleed, or no bleed and bleed, I'm sorry. That just means if you want to go beyond the margins, I'm going to say no bleed. And then for the type of paperback cover, matte is like that non-smooth type of paper, whereas with glossy, it's smoother and also it has like a bit of a shine to it. So I like mine to be glossy. So now I'm going to go ahead and upload my manuscript, which is what I created. So I'm going to go to downloads, and here it is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. If it's not formatted properly, Amazon will let me know because it won't accept it, and then I have to go back in and make some changes. All right, so it says that it's successful. So I'm going to go down here. You can use their cover creator, but I already have mine that, again, print ready PDF. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my cover. Again, depending on Amazon and your computer, it can take some time for it to upload. Also depends on the designs that you created because it has to go through its checks and balances as well. So that said that it was successful. So now I'm waiting for, see right here, it says book preview. So this allows you to preview your book just so that you can see what actually is going to be seen. So we're going to launch the preview. just so that we can see if it falls within Amazon's guidelines. Again, it may take some time depending on how many pages. I tried to make this not too many pages so that we could get through the video fairly quick in a short amount of time, so to speak. So I'm hoping that it won't take too long to prepare the files. So now it's checking my cover for quality issues. And I do apologize if you hear noise in the background. I'm doing this video in my sunroom and I wanted to get it out. So unfortunately, you may hear construction or dogs barking, and I do apologize for that, but you should be able to hear me over all of that. All right, so now it's checking your manuscript for quality issues. Again, Amazon have to run it through their checks and balances to make sure that the book is a good quality book that they can list on their site. Amazon wants to make sure that the customer has an amazing experience, which means they want to make sure that the book that you're uploading will meet their expectations for their customers, in addition to meeting all of the requirements in regards to sizing and quality. So now it's checking my trim size. So we should be almost there. And Amazon, when you Google Amazon KDP, whatever questions you have, their site is really, really good about showing you like all the options that you have in regards to sizing. They give you templates to use. They're really, really good. All right. So this is what the book looks like. This is the front cover. And as you can see, my pages are right inside their guidelines, which is perfect. So I'm going to say approve. And also, I may come back and do a part 2 just to see if, you know, the book generated any sales. I'm going to go back and add some keywords just to, you know, get it, just to see about making passive income on Amazon KDP. So all of that is good to go. So here is showing me that it costs $2.15 to print my book, which is absolutely amazing, which is why a lot of people are resorting to Amazon KDP. Now, keep in mind, if you sell it on Amazon KDP, they still got to get their portion, which I'm about to show you in a second. Another thing I want to bring to your attention, when you're using different elements from from Canva or Creative Market or Creative Fabrica or Etsy or wherever you choose to get, or even if you decide to Google, be mindful of the terms of use, because some of these places, depending on who you purchase your designs from, may not want you to sell on Amazon. So you definitely want to read the terms of use or reach out to the designer and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Can I use your designs for that? I did that to protect myself. Many times they said yes, and then some of them did say no, they didn't want it on Amazon because they didn't want anyone to copy their designs. So you definitely want to reach out to the designer and let them know your intentions. So I'm going to leave this for all territories. My Amazon price. So it tells you right here the minimum and the maximum. I'm just going to say $6.99. Let's see what happens. So when I type in $6.99, it tells me that printing is $2.15, Amazon gets their cut, and then my royalties would be $2.04. So that means for every book that I sell, I will get $2.04. So you want to keep that in mind if you want to create and sell books on Amazon KDP. The issue is you don't want to make this too much because then the person may not buy it. But if you make it low, you can already see the royalty. But there are people, if you go on YouTube, I think one of them was Kelly Publish, I think is one, Catherine Shelton. And there's other people that's online that this is all they do is make Amazon KDP books, and they make thousands of dollars a month, but they also create hundreds of books. And they're very niche specific in order to cater to that particular group of people that will buy their notebooks. So here it says it can take up to 72 hours so it's in review. I can request a proof if I want. I'm going to just go ahead and say publish my paperback book. It's saving. Now, I do already have a couple of books that I'm probably going to tweak on Amazon KDP. And here it is right here. So it's going to review my book, make sure that it's what they want, and then it can take up to 72 hours. Now, a lot of people have been using Amazon KDP lately, so that may take more or less time. But other than that, I'm good to go. So if you guys have any questions, leave it below. But again, this was just a quick video to show you how to use the templates that I created on Canva, using Canva to create and sell your book on Amazon KDP. All right, guys, until the next video, have an amazing day.